He was a stove repairman living in his parents' basement who auditioned for Kiss with a bushy afro and a mustache. But Eric Carr's journey almost ended before it began because his original makeup concept wasn't the fox, it was the hawk, a bright orange disaster that Paul Stanley said made him look like Big Bird on steroids. Eric Carr was a gifted visual artist and attended the High School of Art and Design in New York. On tour, he constantly drew sketches. He created a cartoon series called The Rockheads, which featured exaggerated characters based on the members of Kiss. He spent years trying to get it developed into a real animated series, but the project stalled. His artistic skills were so good that he often helped design merchandise for the band. When Eric Carr, born Paul Caravello, auditioned for Kiss in 1980, he was working for his father's stove repair business and playing in cover bands. He showed up to the audition not looking like a rock star at all. He had a massive afro and a thick mustache. After he nailed the audition musically, the band told him, "You've got the job, but the mustache and the hair have to go immediately." He shaved them off that night to become the Fox. Beth was the signature song of the original drummer, Peter Criss. When Kiss released the compilation album Smashes, Thrashes, and Hits in 1988, Gene Simmons and Paul Stanley decided to have Eric Carr re-record the vocals for Beth. It was a controversial move intended to erase Peter Criss from the band's current image. Carr was reportedly uncomfortable doing it, as he respected Criss, but he followed orders. It remains a divisive track among fans. The drum sound on the 1982 album Creatures of the Night is legendary for being arguably the loudest, heaviest drum sound ever recorded up to that point. This wasn't just studio magic, it was acoustic engineering. They recorded Carr's drums in a highly reflective recording room, but they also set up microphones 3 floors up in the elevator shaft to capture the natural reverb of the building. The result was a cannon sound that influenced heavy metal drummers for the next decade. November 24, 1991 is one of the darkest days in music history. While the world was mourning the loss of Queen's Freddie Mercury, Eric Carr also passed away on that exact same day from heart cancer, a complication of his battle with a rare heart tumor. Because Mercury was a global icon, Eric Carr's death was largely overshadowed in the media, leaving his family and the Kiss Army to mourn in relative silence.